Hey, I'm live. I'm trying to get this computer to work, but I'm not sure it's 100% yet.
Oh, well, I didn't see you go live on YouTube.
I just went on. Hello, guys. Is that better? Am I? All right, let me talk for a minute and make sure that I'm not chopping up, because before I was chopping up, and I don't know why. Chat is disabled on my live feed. Am my chat disabled now?
No, it's working.
Well, there's two people on. Hello, anybody there? Chrissy, are you on?
I see you're live. I got the chat here.
Nan says she can't chat. Can you chat? I've only got 3 people in here. I'm thinking there's something going on with YouTube. Before it was going, and now I got it connected and I have 3 people. You can chat. I see your chat. That's very odd. And there's only 5 people. Hello, Robin. Hey, Kay. There's Cindy. Oh, some more people are finding me now. I don't know what's going on. Some people are chatting.
Did you like that mask I was making for Grandma?
I don't know why you put Gma Bev on it for.
Because I felt like it.
Gotcha.
To know she's my grandma and to know what her name is.
I see.
And then I'm going to sew the little breast cancer thingy on there too.
Hello, hello, hello. How many people? We only have 5 people. How many do you see on your end, Kay? Hello, Vicky. I see 6 people right now. Yeah.
Well,
we had like 20 something before.
But you showed up.
Hey, Barb.
Boom.
Maybe somebody will have to go over to the other room if they're still watching it and tell them that I made a new room.
Anyways, alright, I'll let you go live. Just call me later.
Okay, I love you, Kay.
Love you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't know what's...
Is anyone planning to go to the park tomorrow?
It's very odd why I can't do anything with this. Anyway, there's only 5 people in here before we had a whole bunch.
Well, you coming in and you 7 months, probably.
We'll have to wait and see if anybody comes back. It's very unusual to only have 6 people in here. Although, maybe they're doing other things. Lightning has been detected near your location. Ooh, lightning detected near my location. That's okay. The computer's in a surger, so we should be okay. It was messed up before, and YouTube said chat was disabled. So I shut it down and started over, and here you are. Thanks, Martha. Maybe that's what other people are doing. The only video I seen was 8 minutes ago, and it only ran for 3 minutes.
I think getting more people in now.
Hey, Vicky. Oh, she didn't get notification. Yeah, it seems like YouTube's really messing up right now. I don't know. I wanted to do a rundown of the list of auction items that we have. Yes, we're still running it. Even though we're pretty close to any possible wheeled jitney that Bernie would like to get, we're still going to keep going. And anything that's over the amount of whatever his scooter costs, we're going to give to Animal Adventure Park. There are 2 scooters that he was looking at. I don't know if you've seen them online. Yeah, 6 people is not going to cut it. There's a green one and a blue one. I don't know if the blue one comes in green, but anyway, the blue one folds, the green one just comes apart. I'm thinking people didn't get notifications. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, man, you finally made it. Yay! Yeah, I think it's just a YouTube issue, to be honest with you. I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
I think YouTube for me too.
right? That's okay, Nan. Find one with a long battery. Yeah. Actually, it'll go like, one of them will go like 18 miles, which he's never going to have 18 miles on that unless he's riding all over town.
Unless I carry an extra battery in my battery pack.
Yeah. Oh, so if you're interested, there is a very interesting item that will be sold tomorrow night, and the shipping is worldwide. Everybody can get in on this, guys. Everybody. Item number 145. How about some giraffe paper clips? Yes, sirree. Look at that. Giraffe paper clips comes in a nice little metal tin. Eh? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night. Closes tomorrow night. Get in on that. Now, let's see where we're at right now. Oh, it's only at $20. It's a bargain. The cat ones went for a lot more. Let's see if we can get more than $20 for giraffes. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can, especially with worldwide shipping. There's not a lot of items that have worldwide shipping.
Ship me to Hawaii.
I'm not gonna ship you to Hawaii. I'm gonna ship you to Hawaii. I gotta go too.
Yeah, both of us.
So run a list down of the items that are for tonight, so you can see. Even though there's not a lot of people in here, maybe they'll see the replay. Maybe they're just tired of hearing me talk, which is a good possibility.
Well, maybe they thought when you signed up that you were saying, or they don't know
Yeah,
power
well,
of what's coming
I
back
don't
on.
know. All right, so 141 to 145 is for tonight. Okay. 141 to 145. All right, 141 is, oh, he's cute. Mr. Peter Rabbit. And Mr. Peter Rabbit will close tonight. Peter Rabbit. Hi, Gay, how are you? Peter Rabbit closes at 10:59 p.m. will be the last bid on Peter Rabbit, Eastern Daylight Time, and that'll be per the Facebook post. And right now he's only at $30. Ah, you have a four-legged friend that likes to travel with you? How about a couple of collapsible bowls that you can take with you? And as you can see in that picture right there, they zip up, compact. Looks like a little CD case there. And you can take them with you. That closes tonight at 11 p.m. The last bid must be in at 10:59 p.m. And right now they're only at $20. 143 is 2 real air plants and 2 4-inch seashells. Shipping will be paid by the donor in the U.S. Right now they're only at $15. Very cute. Remember, everything that goes over Bernie's scooter goes to AAP. So get your bids in. Little giraffe pocketbook. And there's a couple more pictures. Shows the inside. Lots of room. Adorable, adorable. It's at $40 right now, and that will close tonight. And 145 is our giraffe paper clips. Worldwide shipping on the giraffe paper clips. Remember, our worldwide fans, that it is 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So make sure you get on your world clock and check to see what time that is your time, so you don't miss out on that. And I think that's all we have for tonight. It's a short night. It'll go quick. Hopefully. I can't get this to load. I'm having issues at the moment. Okay. And yes, that's Facebook time. Make sure you look up the Facebook time. 11 p.m. Facebook time. So if you put a bid in at 10:59 Eastern Daylight Time on Facebook, if the stamp says 11 o'clock per Facebook, it won't count. So make sure you check the Facebook time with your time at home, so you get in on that, on those giraffe clips, because those are wonderful. So 10:59 Eastern Daylight Time up per Facebook. Make sure your bid is in by then, because 11 o'clock there'll be a big thing coming across your screen that says this right at 11 p.m. And if it says that, you missed it. All right. Hey, Susan. So come on over, have some fun, join up. It doesn't cost anything to join. You don't have to bid on anything. You can just come and watch the fun. See where the meter is going, how far we're. Right now, the meter is done by Kathy Ruoff. Thank you very much. She did a great job on that. That's okay, Susan. Then you can also see what's going on in the group, how far we are. Wheels for Mr. Pickle.
I'm gonna have a basket to carry my pickles.
And you have a basket to carry your pickles. So today we did look at it was almost like a wheelchair type thing, but it wasn't a wheelchair. It folded down.
It had an electric motor.
It had an electric motor. It had a little joystick on it, but it was lightweight. But when he drove it around, he almost felt like he was tipping over. So that was definitely not an option.
My legs were jammed up too.
Yeah, his legs weren't able to stretch out. We did go to a mobility scooter store yesterday, and this green type one that you see in here was similar to the one that he sat on, except the one he sat on was a little bigger than this one. He really liked it for the stability of it. The seat was wider. He was able to put his feet all the way out. That being said, it was only a 3-wheel, the one he sat on. So the difference is, if you notice on this one, it has fenders on it, and it's hard for him to put his legs out on top of that fender. So he kind of axed that one, but the second one that he tried was bigger, but it was a 3-wheel. Now they do make it in a 4-wheel, but I don't know if we have to make sure that the base is going to be long enough for what he needs, because he likes to stretch his legs out. That one knee is kind of a bum knee, and it doesn't like to be folded up for long periods of time. So we'll see what happens.
I have to get out and walk a while.
Yeah.
Stretch it, even though.
So anyway, we're gonna go tomorrow. I think they're gonna have one like this blue one where we're going tomorrow, so he can check that out and see how he likes that one. Somebody also suggested possibly getting a pet ramp and maybe being able to roll the scooter up into the trunk with a pet ramp. as opposed to trying to lift it into the car. So that could be an option too. He is tall. Yes, Susan. 3/4 of his body is legs. I swear to goodness, it is just all leg. So that's where the issue is.
I can't
trying
keep
to,
my knees tight like this. I have
yeah,
to let it
and it's
stretch
hard
out.
for him to keep his knees bent, so he's got to stretch it out, which is. Oh, I'm sure we will, Nan. We'll get something. We're not gonna have a lot of time messing around with this because I know that people are trying to do the best they can for him and to donate money. We definitely want to make sure that we get something that works for him. We're not trying to be greedy by saying, "Oh, we want the Cadillac."
No,
It has nothing to do with Cadillac.
something that fits
It
him.
has to do with how does it fit him? Can we get it in and out of the car easy? Is it stable? Can he ride it around the park? Most of you know the park is like this and like this and like this. So is it doable around the park with here where he won't feel like he's flipping over?
But anything we collect above that is going to Animal Adventure Park,
Yes.
and Jordan knows about it.
Yep. Yep. So everything else will go to Jordan. So he'll be excited. I did tell only what? Only maybe SOL with their fireworks. Who's Kobe? Why they're not getting enough money? I know they're trying to get money for the fireworks. I told you, Rob, they probably wouldn't get enough money for it. I wouldn't be surprised. We saw a bigger one. That was a nice one, but it doesn't come apart. So it would have to go on a thing on the back of the car. And I really do not. Oh, wow, Rob. Good luck with that. Um, yeah. They need draft people to have an auction for them, Rob. So yeah, I don't want to have a thing hanging off the back of the car because I'm just not my thing. I just can't imagine me trying to park the car with that thing on the back. I guess it would be okay, but as my kids will tell you, I have a very hard time as it is parallel parking on their street without the thing on the back. I can't imagine if I had that thing on the back.
No, we're gonna get one that definitely goes into the trunk. We'll have that
Yeah.
accordion type ramp.
Yeah, they have a telescoping pet ramp that's reasonable. Maybe if it's wide enough, we'll have to make sure we measure the width of the mobility scooter and see how wide it is. And if we can get one wide enough to get up to the back of the car, then we won't have to pick it up. We can just push it, which should be a lot easier than trying to lift it. The bottom piece alone, it was what, 40 something pounds?
No more than that, like 52.
No, 48 pounds, that one we saw.
Oh,
Now the other one might be more, but that one was, I think, 48 pounds. So it's not horrible, but to try to pick it up and put it in the car, it's got some heft to it. And you get the bottom piece with the front wheel and the steering column. They call it what they call it, tiller or something.
tiller.
And then, so you take the seat off. You can take the back wheels off if you don't want to pick that up too. And that alone is 48 pounds. So if you had it, the bottom piece together with the wheels on, and you just took the seat off and tipped the tiller down, you could just push it up the ramp and stick the whole thing in the trunk.
Some come apart in 3 pieces, 4 pieces, and
Yeah.
5 pieces. The ideal
Yeah.
one I like is the folding one where you don't take it apart. But
That weighs 55 pounds. The one that folds.
yeah, that's even that is heavy.
Yep.
At my age, I can't see all the time.
So if
taking it
anybody
apart.
was watching today from the park, very sorry for what happened. I get to that one spot down there and the signal goes. I couldn't get it back on. I tried. I didn't get it back on till I got all the way over by near the fountain there where the flamingos are. And by that time, when I got back on, I lost like half my audience. So at that point, I just shut it off. We were only going to be seeing about a half of the park anyway. Not even half the park. We went around by the lion. We went through the children's petting zoo, down by the lions, around by the zebras, down to barn one, through the
hyenas.
flamingos. Yeah, I got some nice pictures of the hyenas. Down, then back up what used to be the old gem mine. Then, like tortoises and whatnot, and on our way out. So, there really wasn't much to see. As soon as Bernie gets his wheels, then we can go do the whole park. We'll go down by the bears and the wolves.
Every 15,
Like the
20
green
minutes, I
one
was looking for
posted,
a bench
looks
to
like
sit down.
sturdy, and it's a dilly.
I couldn't walk. I kept looking to sit
Very
down.
funny, Anne-Marie.
That's somehow I couldn't walk. I was trying to sit down every 10, 15 steps.
Right. So hopefully we'll get it to work. Again, for those of you who just came on, have no idea what I'm talking about, we are getting Mr. Pickles, as he's called, mobility scooter. We're raising money for it, and anything that's left over is going to be given to Jordan for the park. 2 options of the mobility scooter are here on the page. We haven't decided yet which one. We have to go try out the foldable one
I have to see
tomorrow
if I could fit into it.
and see if that works. We have a progression chart here where we're at. And if you go to Wheels for Mr. Pickles, you can come on over and check out the auction. You can just watch, have fun. I will tell you coming up, if this will give you a little tease, coming up, we have posters signed by Jordan himself. Dream big. Do what? Once you get the good one, Bernie, have a cam helmet. Oh, you know what? I have a GoPro and it has the thing that goes on your head, so that's a possibility.
I could take the picture and you could do the announcing.
This is the second poster by Jordan signed, and it's Stand Tall.
Gorgeous.
And then we also have Animal Adventure Park stocking signed by Jordan. It's kind of hard to see the signature on the picture in the computer, but I'll try to do my best. There it is. Signed for you. Those are coming up. Those will be auctioned off. Closing date of Sunday, June 21st. Come on over. There is also another item that has not been signed. It is a wonderful, fun giraffe wooden puzzle. Isn't that cute? I saw that today. I had to put that on there. That is adorable. I think that's everything that I have for the new stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. But please come on over, say hello, watch the bidding. Some of the signed items I know are going to be atrocious. Hey, Mama Jan, welcome back. Oh, here, look at this. You want a giraffe mask like we got? There you go. They got one on there.
Is anyone going to the park tomorrow?
What else do we have? I can tell you one thing. I can guarantee you that the signed things that we have will be a lot cheaper than some of the other auction sites. I'm just saying. Maybe. But if you want giraffe paper clips shipped worldwide, get in on that. Worldwide shipping. Make sure you check your time. Make sure that you get it in by 10:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time per the Facebook stamp. If the Facebook stamp says 11 o'clock p.m., you missed it. And that's a great, now, a lot of things don't come on here with world shipping, so that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How about a nice cooler for when you go to the park or anywhere else? It has an alpaca on it. Isn't that cute? I love the alpaca. Hello, Irene. This bag is going to be closing tomorrow. We also have some other little odds and ends that will close tomorrow. A nice makeup blush. Some cute little pearlized earrings. This is a nice handmade angel pin that will also close tomorrow night. That's adorable. Anybody's into angels? Here's some faux brown leather pierced earrings with aluminum gold spiral accent. Handmade. Those will also close tomorrow night. A little owl towel holder for tomorrow night. He's cute. I like the eyes. Look at that. Nice seashell necklace. Also closes tomorrow night. Here's a light blue pearl twisted bracelet. This one is scheduled to close on Sunday. Again, we should be finished on Sunday. However, if we get more items, we'll just keep going and we'll donate to Jordan. Not a problem.
He's happy with it.
Yeah. Here's little golden black earrings. Hey Sue, welcome. Hello, Peter. This is a black stone necklace and earring set. This will be closing also on Sunday. Let's see if I can get a close-up view of it for you. Not too much glare. There you go. Actually, the computer screen is working pretty good. And don't forget the giraffe mask. That looks like all I have at the very beginning. Oh, here's one that closes also. This will be closing Saturday. This is very cute. How about a cup with a giraffe in the bottom of it? So you put your coffee, tea, whatever in there, and you drink it down, and all of a sudden, surprise! There's a little giraffe.
Smiling giraffe.
Yes, we've done very well, Mama Jan. These were supposed to close at the very last day of the auction, but lo and behold, we ended up getting another day in. So these will close Saturday. 4 little puzzles with a flamingo canvas style pencil bag. That was supposed to be a bundle package to have a big shebang at the end. And of course, me forgetting that I had the signed items by Jordan. And when I went there today, they go, "Hey, we got your stuff." And I'm like, "What?" Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we had to add another day.
Yeah, we were at the park today.
Here's a nice sloth Sherpa blanket. This closes on Saturday as well. That's adorable. Anybody like sloths? There you go. We have 9 items closing tomorrow night. Awesome. Thank you, Nan. Here's another thing that will close tomorrow night. This is a set of 6 earrings. That'll be on tomorrow night. Lots of great stuff. Lots of good stuff. That already closed. That closed. I think that's all I have right on top here. Some of this stuff already closed. It's sneaking back around. Oh, here's something interesting for Saturday. This is a book called Giraffe Problems. And in the book, it sort of goes with all these things that are a problem for a giraffe with his long neck. And one of the pages says, I can't read the top of it, but anyway, he's added a scarf, 2 scarves, a bundle of scarves. Then he added bow ties, regular ties, some more ties, and he ended up with this. Very cute book. And that will close Saturday. We also have some more of the Buy It Now. You can get a custom pair of earrings made your color for $10, shipping included. And those are being made by our very own Julie Pemberton. Thank you, Julie. And those are some of the styles there. You pick and choose what you like. Oh, here's something that will close tomorrow night, too. Cute little necklace.
It's pretty.
It has like seashells in it. It's awesome. Upcycled necklace with seashells.
We used to pick up the seashells in Coney Island on the beach.
This will be up for grabs on Saturday night as well. Hey, Juanita. Nice seeing you today. Thank you for everything. Bernie really enjoyed being able to test that out and see how you liked it. It was great.
Yes, thank you very much.
Another Buy It Now that we also have is the little red hats that my mom made. They will fit a little baby doll or a small stuffed animal. Here's another item for Saturday. This is cute. Little recyclable tote bag. Hey, Kathleen, welcome back. They're sort of out of order because some things got pushed in between, but that's okay. How about if you would like to have some return labels with a pickle on it? That is right. Buy it now for $5. You can get 30 labels on a sheet. You will pay Kathy Ruoff for those personally, and then she will send me in. Oh, thank you, Juanita. She's going to hook us up with that ramp link. You can buy as many sheets as you like, and you can also do the giraffe sheets as well, not just the pickle. And the last thing that I have is another Buy It Now. The gemstones that Mom and I mined for at Hiddenite Mine in North Carolina. You can use them for craft projects. You can use them to find somebody who can tumble rocks, or if you take them to a lapidary where they actually cut down the rocks and smooth them down for you. They make beautiful, beautiful jewelry. Those are also going to be $10, including the shipping in the lower 48. We'd like to get rid of that stuff, so it will be something that Mom will definitely appreciate, because she did a lot of hard work on the little hats, and it would be great if we could at least get rid of the little hats.
You did the blankets. So.
Yeah, she also made the blankets, so anybody who got an Afghan and saw the work of the Afghan, that's the same person that's doing who did the hats. There's some active bidding on the giraffe paper clips. Remember, they're worldwide shipping. Get your bids in. Right now it's 7:24 Eastern Daylight Time per the computer. I don't know what the Facebook stamp says, but right now the computer says 7:24 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Remember, you have to have your bid in by 10:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time per the Facebook stamp. Aw, good, Juanita. Yes, Juanita did get one of the little hats. I dropped it off to her today because I knew we were meeting up. So instead of mailing it out, I gave it to her. So, yeah, they will fit a little baby doll. They'll fit. They actually fit. Made in the giraffe very well. I'll show them to you once again. If we can get rid of them, that'd be fantastic. If we can't, I'll give them back to Mom. But I know she really wants to get rid of them. So here they are. Little tiny hat. It will not fit on a Build-A-Bear. So if you have a Build-A-Bear, they're too small for the Build-A-Bear. But the little giraffe, medium-sized giraffe, whatever, from Animal Adventure Park, the $30 one, it does fit him as soon as I can get it on because it came unfolded. There we go. It fits him good. So there you go. Your giraffe can have a hat. Or you can put it on a baby doll. Or if you know somebody that has a preemie, maybe you're near a hospital that needs preemie hats. Great idea for that too. And the stones are on. They're much better. They're easier to look at online. The color is better online. $10 each bag. And they're a buy it now. And that'll be, I can ship them in the lower 48, and the hats will be shipped in the lower 48. Some more beautiful gems. I've made necklaces out of them. I've made rings out of them. It costs it cost us at the time, this was a few years ago, about $28 to cut the stone and buff it. And then it costs anywhere between $14 and $20, $30, depending on what kind of setting you get. And that's the sterling silver. Of course, gold is more, but it depends on what you want to put it into. And it definitely, you can make a one of a kind. You could also just use them to decorate. If you have one of those glass jars you want to put some gems into, you could. I don't see why you couldn't put them in a fish tank. I would definitely ask your pet person or your vet or whoever deals with your fish to find out if it's okay. But I don't see why not. They're just all natural, like a stone. They're not stones, they're gems, but they're like a stone. I don't know of anything else. We're still doing cash donations if you want to do that. Again, everything that's above and beyond will go to Animal Adventure Park, and they will get that directly as soon as I know the price of the scooter. You will see the invoice of the scooter, and then, hey, Amy, yeah, I don't. It's got to be a YouTube thing. I don't know what's going on. So when we get the price of the scooter, you will see the invoice price, and then you'll see the rest of it in a form of a check going to Jordan. So that'll be how that works. We decided that if we're going to get anything extra, like the ramp for the car or whatever else he needs, we're going to go ahead and try to get that out of pocket from us, because you guys have been more than generous. So again, the auction was supposed to be finished on Saturday, but we are going to do it until Sunday. Mama Jan, Is there a way to keep the total page on the top? You mean the chart, the little thermometer thing? Is that what you're looking for? Because it says a announcement already on the top. So that's already there. It's hard to see it when it's light like that. Yeah, it's already on the top as an announcement. Excuse me. So each night or the next morning, whichever Kathy can do, it will be added on to. So you will see the progression each day. So right now it's at 2,500 on the chart. And let me see. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about right. So, yes, there is a lot of cool stuff to bid on. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, these are the two scooters that he's looking at. You can see the price on there of the one. I will tell you the one that says 2,300 is actually the more expensive of the two. The other one is that price. Now, that being said, this one for 1,245 is actually smaller than the one that he would be getting. The other one is it has a little better base to it. The wheel, what do you call that?
The wheelbase.
Yeah, the wheelbase, the spread on the wheels is a little farther apart, a little more steady, and it's the base itself is longer this way for his long legs, so that one works a little bit better. So
Most
it's
likely
going to be a little more than $1,200, but it won't be 2,300. 2,300 will be the one that folds up. However, we're not sure about the stability. It kind of looks a little I won't say cheaply made. It just looks like it's not going to be as sturdy as something in this model. This definitely looks more sturdy, has more of a base to it that's going to keep it more stable than that other one. But I don't know. We'll see. We went to a store yesterday and tried one out similar to this one. It's probably about the same size as this one, and for his long legs to put his feet up on the end there was not working really well. It's just not quite long enough. The second one that he tried over there was only 3-wheel, but the base is longer, so that one would probably work out in a 4-wheel. He just didn't have the 4-wheel in the store. Tomorrow, he's going to go to a place in Binghamton and try out a folding one. So
we are going to the park tomorrow.
But we will be at the park tomorrow. We're meeting up with someone at the park, and then I guess I'm gonna have to drive to Binghamton, although I'm not a fan because it's another half hour west. Instead of coming home, it's a half hour the opposite direction. So that means it's gonna take almost 2 hours to come home. I'm not a happy camper, but it has to be done. So
not far from the hotel we stayed at.
It's pretty close to the hotels. Yes, if anybody's been to Binghamton and you've stayed for Chatters or for Tajiri Barn Pals or anything else, it's actually in between where Doubletree and Holiday Inn are. So it's right on Main Street. So it's not that. Don't know how close it is to Dos Rios. Are you going Sunday for World Giraffe Day? No, we are not. I'm anticipating larger crowds, and we're not going to go into that. So today was nice. It was pretty quiet. Tomorrow may be a little more people, but if we go really early, it should be pretty quiet. So
Yeah, we should be there about 9:30 tomorrow morning. 10 o'clock. That's before the open.
So yeah. Anyway, if there's any questions anybody has, I'll be happy to answer them if I can. Hello, Sue.
Is Charles on tonight?
Yeah, I do have several items that a few that I have not shipped out yet. Rest assured, if you're waiting for something from me, and it's been paid for, it will be going out tomorrow. I have to get a couple of shipping containers to send them out in, because I don't, I want to make sure that they're not broken. I don't want you to have broken stuff. I have my new shirt on. I bought another new shirt today, which I really didn't want to buy a shirt, but it is one of the tribal shirts in orange. Oh, you're going to be back too tomorrow, Juanita? Awesome. We're meeting up with Donna Levin tomorrow. So we're not doing the drive-through though. We're just doing the walking.
There's no drive-through tomorrow.
No, there's no drive-through tomorrow. No drive-through. Saturday there's no layaway. No layaway. Sorry. The drive-through is now Thursday and Saturday morning. So 9 to 10. You can get your buns up and go over there. We almost didn't make it today. I think we were the last car through. I think we were over there, like quarter of.
And then they started cleaning up after us.
So I don't know if you saw the video. Bernie was holding the camera. We did a quick run through the drive-through. You can take your time. You can go a lot slower than what we went.
We were on the direct cam. We waved.
Yeah, we waved on the giraffe cam, but I didn't rewind it yet to look to see us waving. I'm telling you, I think we were probably the last car to go through. If not, we were close to the last one.
But it was fun.
But really nice, it's really a nice thing. It's party on deck 2. Oh yeah, okay. Bring on the carrots, April says. Oh, Sue says she saw it.
Oh yeah.
Bernie was the one that said, "Hey, we got a wave." I'm like, "Oh yeah, they can see us from here."
Well, friend.
I forgot that you can see us from there. You may even see the red car drive by barn 2, although it's not as obvious as barn 1. Especially if Taj decides to play with the camera. Then you can't see us. I did not feed any carrots today. I was very stingy. I used all my money for a t-shirt instead of on Miss April. Oh yeah, and I bought the wooden puzzle for the auction, so that was pretty much my money right there. You watched the replay? I'm gonna have to watch the replay, see if I can see us going by. I'm sure I can. So 33 people, oh, that's not too bad. Better than what I had. I had like, I got the signed items from Jordan. Yes, I did. I can show you those because I have them. This is the puzzle I got. No, it's not signed, but it's cute, isn't it? It's made out of wood. And that is on the auction. I don't remember what number or what night it's on. I think it's on Sunday night. So one of the things that I got signed by Jordan is a Christmas stocking from Animal Adventure Park. Oh, well, I'll show you my shirt, even though it's not being auctioned off. I'm going to show you the shirt anyway. And it's orange. I know it doesn't look like that on the screen, but it's orange. It is cute. Oh, you made up for me not buying the carrots? Oh, thank you, Anita. Mr. Pickle did a great job. You mean waving from the car? He always does a good job waving from the car. This is one of the posters. I did get special shipping tubes for the posters that they will go in so they don't get crushed. Sue Boggin, your poster is coming in a tube like that, and then the rest of it will be in another box so that it doesn't get crushed. Thanks, Sue. So this is one of the posters. There's the signature by Jordan, Stand Tall, and it has many giraffes on it. Okay, come up. And each one of the posters is on a separate auction, so if you don't like one, maybe you like the other one. I think they're both the same poster, they just have different sayings on them. You're welcome, Sue. And then the other one, this one says, you got it, Dream Big. It's Jordan's signature. And again, lots of giraffes. Okay, look go. And they will be shipped in those boxes I showed you so that they'll come shipped like this and they won't get all crushed. Yes, Amy, pretty much. That's how I sign mine too. I don't sign it anymore. I used to, but not anymore. Not that I'm a star or anything. I'm certainly not as popular as Jordan, but if I do have to sign, I just don't sign it anymore. I just scrawl something on there. Anything else? William wants the link to join so he can bid on an item. Okay. Can somebody share the link to the Facebook page? Because I don't have it copied on my computer. I only have it on the phone. Please and thank you. I should have had it on the computer. I still have not. Most of you know I don't play with the computer. The computer is not my friend. I just figured out how to work the spreadsheet on the computer, which I like better because it has a bigger screen and it makes it easier to see. But as far as doing a lot of things on the computer, no. I do everything on the phone. Everything on the phone. Including getting text messages. Actually, Sue Boggin, you're supposed to be an admin, so you should be able to copy and paste the link for him. I'm sorry, Nancy. I don't know. Let me see if I have the. I don't have it. I don't even know if I can get it. Thank you, Nan. There you go. I was just gonna try to find it on my phone and see if I could. I don't know if I even if I save that, I don't know where to put it. Copy link. Wine with Wolves or Chatters is still unknown right now. It's going to depend on where Corona is at that point. If we have a resurgence, then no. I'm not even sure that we're actually going because that's a lot of people. To be honest with you, Wine with Wolves, no. That's probably not in the cards. Now, if Wine with Wolves has a smaller admission and he makes it less people, it's a possibility. That being said, the tickets could be very well sold out before I even make up my mind. So probably not going to happen. Chatters, yeah, no. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's a scary situation. That's okay, Nan. Thank you. Yeah, I just see it's not bad now because not a lot of people go. Even today, though it was a little busier, we were still able to stay mostly apart. Only one time that we ran into a situation when we went towards the flamingos because there was a lot of people there trying to go on the water at the same time. But other than that, we pretty much could stay apart. Most of the people, when you were together, did put the mask on, so it wasn't quite so bad, but it's still a scary situation. We were in the gift shop. I think everybody in the gift shop had a mask, so that was good. They also have something on the door outside of the gift shop that says that they are COVID safe by Broome County, which was very nice because we know that Jordan and them do an excellent job. Yeah, Amy, maybe. Maybe.
People at the park are very respectful. They do wear masks.
Yeah, most of them wear masks, so. And all of the help wears a mask, so you don't have to worry about being around any
safe.
of the staff. I've been there several times now, and you know, Mama Jan, what's really funny about that is that masks are supposed to be mandatory in New York too. Good luck enforcing it. The store that we went into today said masks required. A young lady and her daughter, granddaughter, I don't know what she was to her, were getting ready to go into the store and they couldn't go in because they didn't have masks on. We went in because we had masks, and the young girl says, "Well, you can get carbon monoxide poisoning, if you have the mask on." I said, "You would have to have a mask so tight on your face for such a long period of time for you to get carbon monoxide poisoning that it's crazy. It's not going to happen the short time you're in the store. And your mask is not going to be that tight. Your mask has breathing holes through it. It's breathable. You're not going to get carbon monoxide poisoning." This is some of the crap that gets spread around Facebook that people believe that you're going to get carbon monoxide because some healthcare workers have gotten sick from their mask because they're wearing N95 masks they're still breathable, but they're less breathable than a cloth mask, and they're wearing it for 12, 14 hours at a time. That's a long time to have that on your face and to be breathing in. And the masks are very much they're harder to get the germ in, so it's harder to get the air out. Some of them have little vent holes in them that the air will go out of, but it can happen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying you're by wearing a cloth mask or even one of those little surgical masks and walking into the grocery store and shopping around and coming out is probably not going to give you carbon monoxide poisoning. Plain and simple. That being said, after we walked into the store, we did our shopping, we came out, 5 people got out of a car, went in, and just walked right through the door and didn't even stop. I don't know if the people said anything to them on their way in, but there is a sign right on the door that said masks mandatory to enter, and they didn't even care. I'm just glad I was already out of the store. That's all I can say. And I did notice there was a car in the parking lot from North Carolina. I didn't notice if these people came from North Carolina, but if they did, it goes to reason because North Carolina doesn't care right now, and you can go in any store without a mask and they don't care. So there you go. I would say that if you're going to travel, you're going to go to another state, please figure out what the rules are for that state before you show up. That would be nice. That goes for any state because it's just not fair that, yeah, they had someone at the door, Mama Jan, but she was conveniently turned around, disinfecting one of the shopping carts. I'm sure she saw them go in out of the corner of her eye, but didn't notice whether if they had a mask on or not, and they weren't stopping. You know, they don't care what signs are on the door. They don't care.
There are signs on the floor to go one way, and we managed several people going the wrong way.
Yeah, nobody follows the arrows on the floor either. We were going down the ice cream aisle, and they were coming up the ice cream aisle. I'm like, you know what? Just turn around and go the other way because it's not worth it.
And one wearing a mask.
And then they wear the mask and they wear it down here. What's the point? You might as well take the damn thing off. Excuse my French, but why you bother? If you're going to be in the store and you're going to wear it like that, what? I don't know. And then it's my constitutional right not to wear a mask, okay? My constitutional right to be healthy, so wear the dang mask. You're only in there, even if you're in there an hour, it's only for a stinking hour. Wear the stupid thing. Soon as you get out the door, rip it off. I don't care.
Courteous of others.
You are free there and not afraid of a bug. No new outbreaks. Good luck with that, William. Hope it works out well for you. That's all I can say. It's not about whether you're going to get the bug. If you can give the bug and not even know you have the bug, and if you give it to somebody who's older or immunocompromised, or you get it and you're immunocompromised, so you have other underlying conditions, it can kill you, or it can kill the person that you give it to, and you may not even know you're sick. Too many people have spread it and not even known they're sick. They have no symptoms whatsoever, no fever, no scratchy throat, no aches and pains, nothing. And they may be like that 2 or 3 days, they have the virus, but they don't know for 2 or 3 days later that they had it, and then they get sick. That's the problem with this virus. That's why it's so tricky. They don't know enough about it, period. If you're going to be out in public, you should have a mask. You're protecting the other person. Let me do a scenario. I have the mask on. If I cough, less of it is going to go to Bernie. That doesn't mean it doesn't go at all, because no mask is 100%, but it's going to prevent a lot of it from going. If he has a mask and I have a mask and somebody coughs, we have a double barrier. So we're more protected than if I don't have a mask and he does. He don't have a mask and I do. We both have a mask, we're protected. So if the public is out there and they have a mask and I have a mask, we have the double protection. Otherwise, if I have the mask and you don't, you cough, some of that virus can end up into my system because it's going to go through that mask. If I wear an N95 mask, my chances are better. I'm more protected, but the N95 mask is very uncomfortable. They're very hard to wear. And we try to save them for places like the hospital, the doctor's office, any of those places like
And
that
they're
that
not
are more
inflammable either.
susceptible. Usually when we go to the grocery store, but today we didn't have them because we had only been to the park. So those are the kind of places that we wear them. Are we being a little bit overcautious? Yes. Why? Because if either one of us gets sick, it can kill us. If we have it and we don't know we have it and we go and go to other people, like if I visit my mom and I give it to my mom, it can kill my mom because she has cancer. There are people who are young and you would think are healthy who are getting it and they're getting their lungs sucked into them and they go on a ventilator and they die because they just can't fight. It just
They're
eats your
immune
lungs. It
compromised.
sucks. You don't even have to be immunocompromised. I've seen a 26-year-old who got it perfectly healthy, died. It just, they got on the ventilator, it sucked into them, they couldn't breathe, and they couldn't fix them. It happens. There are thousands of people that died in New York City because of it.
How about the guy from New Rochelle?
Thousands.
He spread it to about 150
There was
people.
one guy in New Rochelle who spread it to 250 people because he didn't know he was sick and he went to a religious gathering and spread it to everybody. So yes, I'm hot. Yes, I'm on the soapbox. Yes, I'm upset because it's an easy thing. It's a little mask. It's a little piece of cloth. Everybody puts one on. We have the double protection. We're going to help not necessarily get rid of it, but we're going to help to calm it down. Can it come back? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. And they would say, well, it's like the flu. We have the flu every year. Wrong. The flu, they have a vaccine for, and most people can get vaccinated and they cannot get the flu. Not, that doesn't say people don't get it when they get vaccinated because they do. There's many strands of the flu and you can still get sick from it. Guaranteed. People die from the flu? Yes, they do. Of course they do. There are more people that have died in a shorter period of time from the virus, though, than from the flu. A lot of people die from the flu every year, but we're talking about a little short period of time, not over a whole season of the flu. If you look in New York City alone, how many thousands of people died in a couple of short months? It's ridiculous. They had so many people dying that they couldn't even keep up with them. They were burying them in mass graves. I'm not kidding you. I'm from New York. I've seen it. I know. This is not just political propaganda. It's the truth. They had people, the funeral homes couldn't keep up with them. They were putting dead bodies in regular U-Haul trucks. This is insane.
That was on the news.
Insane. And to say that you don't care, you're not afraid of no virus, that's bad. I hope to goodness you don't get it. I really do. Because and just to think that they don't have no more new cases right now, don't mean nothing. If you don't continue to do the things that you're supposed to do, wearing a mask, washing your hands, sanitizer, social distancing, all that kind of stuff, it's going to come back. We don't have that many people right now either because our community is pretty small, but you still see people who go out there and they wear a mask, they still social distance, they still wash their hands. Yes, you got some Joe Schmo once in a while that comes out and doesn't do his thing, but for the most part, they're paying attention. They're saying, hey, we don't want to have a round two. Will there be a round two? Yeah, probably.
Especially the ones that
You
were at the
had
beaches
all
in Florida,
those people
California.
that went to spring break. Then you had, after spring break was over, you had all the people that decided that,
they're having spikes now.
well, we're going to open up the beach. You can walk on the beach. You can do this on the beach, but stay apart from each other. And what happened? The beach got plummeted, packed with people. There's no social distancing on that. And nobody's walking either. They're all sitting there sunbathing. So what was your theory about opening the beach? And even if they didn't open the beach, they would have went on it
Now
anyway.
Florida and California.
So now
have big
Florida and
spikes.
California, Texas are all getting huge spikes because everybody who was on where there's a beach, not New York. Why? Because New York's beach isn't open. I don't think
They
New
were still in
Jersey.
phase
I
one.
think New Jersey is just opening up its boardwalk recently. If somebody from New Jersey knows, I think you guys just opened the boardwalk not too long ago.
New York City was on phase one.
New York
till
is
a day
only
or
in a
two
phase
ago.
one. Phase one. We're in phase three. The park is in phase three. We're New York City's phase one. And they're not going to get to phase two if they don't do what they're supposed to, because that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I feel bad for places that have that kind of concentration of people, because it's nuts. It's crazy.
My daughter's there in Brooklyn.
I'm sorry, Sue, to hear about your son. I just read the comments over there. I'm sorry for everybody who has lost anyone to this invisible
It's a
monster.
nightmare.
This thing that I don't know. It's surreal.
Yeah, you
Who
can't
would
see, you
ever
can't
thought
smell.
in this day and age that we would have to fight something like this
A plague.
that
Biblical
seems
plague.
like it's from a UFO movie or something? It's nuts. Never thought in a million years. CNN reported that Florida may be the next epicenter. Yeah, yep, because everybody's out on the beach. Yep,
They
I
opened it
would
up
not
too
be
soon.
surprised. Won't be surprised. And that's why we're taking precautions. That's why we don't go around a lot of people. My son yelled at me. If you're still on, Rob, sorry. He yelled at me because we went over to the park and we were dealing with all those strangers and we didn't go to his house. It's far apart from everybody. You're not on top of one another. It's a whole different thing. There's so much more room at the park. That being said, I did go see them for my birthday, and we did go see my grandbaby. So, we're still healthy. So I guess they didn't have COVID. They both work in very high risk areas. They're both essential workers, both of my sons. So my daughter's also an essential worker. So two of them work in restaurants and one works in gas station environment. So it's scary. It's scary. I was so afraid to go there. It's so hard. It's a terrible thing. During some of the time that was quarantine, we didn't go anywhere. We literally got groceries by driving to Albany and having somebody shop for us, putting the groceries in the car, bringing them home, and cleaning them off with Lysol wipes. And
Everything.
every single thing got wiped. And if it was in a cardboard box, it came out of the cardboard box. If it had a bag, the bag got wiped off and put away. If it wasn't in a bag, then it got put into a Ziploc. It got put into a big plastic
We wiped the containers too.
bin, whatever, because didn't want to. Let's see about New Jersey. The boardwalks are open, mask and safe distancing is being enforced. No inside food allowed. Beaches have limits of people and must be distanced 10 feet apart between groups. Oh, that's good.
They said that in
That's
Florida,
good.
but they didn't listen.
Yeah, but
too
see,
many.
Sue H says that some people in Florida are not wearing masks at all. Beaches, stores, gas pump. Yeah. Yep. Ridiculous.
You
You're
just
right.
have to be careful.
It's the ones who say that this is almost thinking that it's a hoax. I've heard it's a hoax. I've heard it's a political ploy. I've heard it's something just to get the president reelected. I've heard it's just a news propaganda. I can't tell you the number of things that I've heard that's like, okay, if that's the case, then why are all these people dead? Why you're making up numbers? You want to go and talk to the families of all these people who have died and see if it's a crock, if it's a hoax, if it's come on, really? I don't want to get on the soapbox about COVID-19, but
it's such a serious thing.
It's a serious thing. It definitely affects a lot of people We're not the only ones. Okay. But there comes a point when after you've been in for so long, you're just going to say, screw it, and you go. And you have to make sure that you be as safe as you can be, do what's right for you, and make sure that you do everything that you can. I mean, if we come home and we wipe everything off, we hand sanitize, wash our hands, whatever. Um, if I have to spray the car with Lysol when I come back, that's what I do. If I have to wipe everything down with
We even
Lysol,
spray the bottom of our shoes.
I spray the bottom of the shoes when I come home, especially if I've been to Walmart or the doctor's or the
We just don't
hospital.
know where it is.
You just don't know.
can't
You
see
don't
it.
know. I go to the little laundromat on the end of my building and I wipe everything down with a Lysol wipe because I don't know who was in there before
Did
I
you
was
see
there.
this? 118,000 have died in the U.S.
118,000 deaths today
And
in the United
not
States.
today, so far. And
Yeah,
over
today.
a million
That's
people.
today.
No, that's not today.
Oh no, today is total number of deaths 118,000.
In the United
Today
States.
was 617 in the U.S., 754 yesterday.
And over a
Total
million.
confirmed cases so far in the U.S. Only the U.S. Over 2 million have been confirmed to have corona. Globally, 8 million. Think about that. Out of 8 million people, 2 million of them came from the U.S.
People
Now,
don't
is
listen.
that because there's more testing? Maybe. But why are so many people getting it?
Because
I will say that we are lucky that people are actually maybe listening some because the death toll is going down. But
especially in New York City.
617 people to die today from that is ridiculous. 617 people died today. 754 yesterday. Yes, it's down. That's great.
2 months ago in New York City alone, 900 people were dying per day. Now it's only
Yeah.
about 35. He's done a good job
Yep.
in New York City.
Yep. And that's I don't know what website this is from.
The news that's on.
Smart News. So if you're wondering where I got my information is this is off of the Smart News app and it comes from Johns Hopkins. So there you go. Washington state masks are encouraged but not mandated. I wear mine, many do not. Our count is very low. Yeah, well
It only
sorry.
takes one time.
I will say this. Many states that have that rural environment like that, where you don't have the packed people together like you do in New York City, New Jersey, California, Texas, Florida, you probably have more of a chance of not having a high number like that. A doctor on the news basically said, if you don't wear a mask today, you could be on a ventilator tomorrow. Yep. So take your choice. Wear the mask or wear the ventilator. I choose to wear the mask. Thank you very much. You don't know if you're coming home if you wear the ventilator.
Our pleasure enjoys going to the park.
Thank you, Nancy, for your info. I just saw it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you still live? Yes, it is not Memorex. Is it live or is it Memorex? So yeah, that being said, I think I'm gonna get off of the COVID soapbox.
Yeah.
You guys can feel free to talk about it if you like.
But one thing
I'm
we
not gonna
find
say
safe is Animal Adventure Park.
that you can't talk about it because I know sometimes people just need to get it out, and I'm okay with that. And I did talk a little bit about politics, and I've always said the politics are not really up for discussion. However, sometimes you just need to get it out, and I'm sorry about that. I sort of went against my own rules.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 8:00 Eastern Daylight Time in New York, and I felt like I needed to vent. Sorry.
But we love going to the park and seeing our giraffes. Being together.
So
Almost 20 years.
almost 20 years. Up 20 years in December, guys. 20 years in December. And he still didn't put a ring on it.
I sang to her, Sue. We met singing on Empire.
We did. We did.
You are my sunshine.
No,
my
you
only
didn't sing
sunshine.
that. You did not sing You Are My Sunshine. Yes, thank you, Sue. Yes, I did sing. CDC forecasts 135, 461 deaths from COVID by July 11th. Yeah, yep. Our town's supposed to be doing a July 4th celebration. They have canceled the one where everybody gathers together at the fairgrounds and has a big shing-ding, and then they have the fireworks. They're supposed to have fireworks shooting off from behind one of the grocery stores in an empty field, and they say, if you can see it from your house, stay home. If you can't, socially distance and watch it. Okay, so where are they going to go? The fairgrounds is right in line sight with that place that's having the fireworks. You don't think every car in Schoharie County is going to show up down there to go watch the fireworks? Probably. Probably. A lot of people are talking about going up by the school. They're not going to
Is
social
Macy's July
distance.
4th fireworks still going on?
So, they may not get the money enough to do it because they waited till the last minute to decide to raise the money for it. We'll see. They don't have a good following like we do with our giraffe people. So I hope they can. I'm not going anywhere because I can probably see it right here from my yard. So
We once
yours were
went to
canceled?
Macy's
Yeah.
July 4th.
We went to Macy's July 4th in New York
And
City
guess
once.
what? It says here they're going to have it.
They're having it?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
won't
God,
go.
they're crazy.
I know a lot of the
I'm not
thousands of
going.
people
Nope.
that
There goes
remember along the
there
fence.
goes there goes another wave. You know why? Because they're still on shutdown. Basically, they're only on phase 1. I don't know if they're going to be on phase 2 by July 4th. They're still going to go out. They don't care. People don't care. You think they care? I'm in New Jersey South. We're being very careful. Very good. Very good. So yeah, as I was saying, I used to sing. Yeah, I don't think our fair is canceled yet, but I'm sure it will be because our New York State Fair is canceled.
She
So
used to sing country music to me all the
yeah,
time.
I used to sing. I don't sing anymore.
Kenny Chesney,
I don't sing anymore.
you had me from hello.
Yeah, I did. You had me from hello. My daughter works at Home Depot and wears a face mask. Use sanitizer, social distance. When she comes home, she basically stays in her room and I stay in my room. Yep, that's good, Edie. That's what you have to do. It's sad, but yep, it's hard. It really is hard. We sit when it first came out. We didn't go anywhere. We basically went to the grocery store by picking it up with somebody. I didn't even know about it until I seen it on TV. It's like Instacart. Well, we don't have Instacart, so I was looking around, and my son said, "Hey, maybe ShopRite or Price Chopper down here has it. You could just come down here and pick it up." Like, oh, that's a good idea. So that's what we started doing, and we still do it.
Yeah.
We go into the local grocery here long enough. Today I had to get some yogurt and milk, perishable stuff. I ran in there quick. I got it and I got out. I told him, come on, we're not.
We told you what happened before with the 5 people they
Yeah.
can't.
We're not gonna lollygag and look for. I mean, he's like a kid in a candy store. He sees cake and cookies and he's like mesmerized to the cakes and cookies. And I'm
That's
like,
what happened
come on,
yesterday.
let's go,
We
let's
went
go.
to BJ's. She said, wait here. I waited, but when I saw the cookies and cakes, I went over and looked.
Oh yeah, Edie, that sucks. That's not good at all.
I was born to eat sweets.
You were born to eat sweets. Oh, what is this? What are we doing now? Oh, high school football. Yay. Oh, I'm the dean of students on this list. Sure I am. Yeah. Yeah.
Who knew I'd become a pickle lover?
Who knew you'd become a pickle lover?
Only because of the ones at the park.
So anyway, I don't sing much anymore because I just don't. I don't have the voice for it anymore. I when you don't use it, you lose it. You know. New York City's going to phase 2 this week. Hey,
Yeah.
hey. All right.
Let's see how long it
We'll see how long it lasts. Keep your fingers crossed. Hang on your hats, New York City. We just went to. Okay. I'm talking about being very, very cautious because we were cautious. Yesterday was the first time since COVID started that we actually went into
a
restaurant to eat.
Olive
We have not done that
in about 3-4 months.
And since it started. I was very hesitant to go in there. I did not want to go in there. I told him, I said, I'm scared to go in there. But I thought if we go in early when things are just newly sanitized and we're away from people, maybe we could eat and have an enjoyable lunch. We went at lunchtime. We went early. We had like 11:30 before the big rush. They did a really good job. People were spaced apart. They only allowed just so many in the restaurant at once. There was actually people waiting outside when we went out. Put the mask on when we went in, put the mask on to go out. Everybody else had masks on. So it was actually a very pleasant meal.
I love that
It
eggplant
really was
parmesan.
good. And we had a gift card from Christmas. I just, I wanted to use the dang gift card. So we went there and we used the gift card. We could have done takeout, but
It's not the same.
that's not the same. We probably won't go back to a restaurant right away because
But we were lucky it was empty at the time.
the whole time I was in there, even though there wasn't a lot of people in there, I just, I'm looking over my shoulder and I'm watching. I'm just on the edge of my seat. It was just too nerve-wracking. I wouldn't do it again.
This salad is
Yeah, the restaurant, I mean, it was out of all the places I could go to, I would probably be better off going to a restaurant and eating inside than like going to Walmart. I don't go to Walmart. I hate Walmart. If I go to Walmart, it's because they got something waiting at the on-site store thing, and I just run in, grab it, and go out. I don't even like shopping in there anymore. People are so inconsiderate in there. Just ridiculous.
Almost everywhere.
Yeah,
Downtown is not so
worse
bad.
at Walmart.
Especially the other Walmart in Albany.
Yeah,
oh, God.
Worse than Walmart. I
It's
try
a
to stay away
beautiful
from
place,
there.
but the people
Just try to stay away. Just
don't like to wear.
We had to go to the one in Albany not too long ago because he had to go to the bank, and the bank's inside the Walmart, so it was scary. I was like, I don't want to go back there. I do not. I did go to the drive-through with Starbucks. Someone got my Starbucks, so that was good. Oh, the last time we went to Albany, the Starbucks was open, so I got to go inside. But they weren't letting people sit down, though. You could just go in and get it and go out. So they weren't ready for occupancy yet at the Starbucks. And we went to Cold Stone and had ice cream because I had a birthday thing to use up.
I like coffee ice cream.
Yeah, Bernie has coffee ice cream mixed with raspberries.
That's good.
A new station alert has arrived.
A lone weak thunderstorm. We're bringing rain to a few places. Yeah, let it come.
Don't let it come to the rental.
I don't care. We had a shower come through earlier and a couple of claps of thunder, but nothing.
Well, after we got back.
Nothing great. Nothing. It just poured. It was raining pretty hard, but the lightning was nothing. Nothing. What's my favorite ice cream? I think if I'm getting ice cream at all, I want soft serve and I want it to be twist. If I can't get soft serve, I think probably when I go to Cold Stone, I get usually what's the name of that? Not cake batter. forgot the name of it. It's just a plain cream based ice cream, and then I'll put something in it, like fruit or something. If I'm not there,
Yesterday she had walnuts.
if I'm at like Stewart's shop, which is a local convenience store, then I'll have maybe, yeah, I like cookie dough. But I'll have like maple walnut if they have. I don't like a lot of maple walnut, but I'll get it once in a while just as something different.
Butter pecan.
Butter pecan is probably my favorite from Stewart's. The raspberry chocolate tort yogurt, frozen yogurt is really good from Stewart's.
Yeah, good ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip is good from Stewart's. Their ice cream is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
their brand is very good.
But I don't have a favorite with hard ice cream. Cherry vanilla I like. A Chick-fil-A? Oh, I love Chick-fil-A. Where are they building the Chick-fil-A? Man, I don't want Chick-fil-A. The
We
only
don't have
Chick-fil-A
any
we
open
have,
here now.
the only Chick-fil-A that they built us was inside of the stinking airport. And you have to have a boarding pass to get to it because it's past security.
It's horrible.
Really?
When we lived in North
Chocolate
Carolina,
ice cream and more chocolate mixed in? Oh, yeah.
when we lived in North Carolina, we went to Chick-fil-A all the time.
Went to
We
Chick-fil-A
lived
all
like
the
half
time.
a mile from
Yeah, we were bad. I love
Their
Chick-fil-A.
waffle
I love the
fries are
waffle
fantastic.
fries. Oh, my God.
it. You
I
should-
also like Cracker Barrel. We used to live right next to a Cracker Barrel. Spokane. Well, they need to get one over here. I want a Chick-fil-A. I want a Chick-fil-A.
we went to one in Manhattan. That was the closest one here.
That was Cindy, by the way, on my phone. She probably tried to call your phone. You didn't answer.
Oh, back there.
Chick-fil-A within a few minutes. When we lived in Concord, we had everything within a few minutes. Literally, we were in the hub of, we were 2 miles from Charlotte Motor Speedway. We were right next door to a
3 miles or
huge
4 miles from
mall.
Concord Mills.
The mall
What a
had
fantastic mall.
200 stores in it. It's crazy. We were near all kinds of restaurants over there.
3 Starbucks.
3 Starbucks. We
Within a,
didn't have Chick-fil-A there though.
we
We
did.
had
Right now,
Firehouse.
Concord,
Oh yeah.
Walmart.
We had Chick-fil-A, we had Firehouse subs. Oh my God, Firehouse subs are awesome. We had Wendy's, we had Cracker Barrel, just all kinds of restaurants. Texas Roadhouse. Oh, steaks are phenomenal at Texas Roadhouse.
Outback also.
Outback Steakhouse. Yep, that was on the other side of the street. And all these places were right
Ryan's
in
restaurant.
a couple of blocks from each other. It was crazy. But they had the people there to keep it busy. So,
What's the one with the skating?
oh, Sonic we had. Waffle
2
House
Sonic.
we had. No, there's only one Sonic.
No, we had one.
And
Concord,
one
way
Sonic where
down.
we were. The other one you had to drive for.
Yeah, about 3 miles
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. We had a lot of good stuff. We had a frozen yogurt place. What was that? Frog? Something
Yeah.
frog. Forgot what the name of it was. Some kind of frog place that was
Over here in Albany, we have Menchie's.
frozen yogurt.
We have Menchie's.
We had Jimmy John's,
Eric
Freaky
took us into
Pets.
Menchie's.
We had Five Guys. So many restaurants over there. It was crazy. Now we don't have hardly anything where we are now.
Same thing.
We have
go.
Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, KFC, couple other local pizza joints, Italian restaurant, two Chinese places, Subway. Nothing fantastic.
Most of the town is food places. Not much food. Buy anything yourself.
Yeah.
One Walmart, one vegetable.
You're making your own ice cream? Oh. Heavy cream, condensed milk, and vanilla. I made chocolate chip mint by adding chips and mint extract to the base. Cool.
Mint?
Yeah, I know you don't like mint.
I'm not a
Do
favorite.
you
of
see
mint.
Bernie's mint face?
I'll show you.
He don't like mint and he don't like peanut butter.
That's even worse. Yet I like peanuts and I like butter. I could eat butter without putting
You
it
know
on
those
bread.
little butter things you get? Sometimes the real butter, it opens it up and he pops it in his mouth and he eats it. Oh,
It's real
God.
butter. Margarine, I can't do that. I can't do it with margarine.
She didn't leave a message, so it couldn't have been too important.
I'll see if she got me.
Maybe. So just checking out the auction site. Let's see, what do you got? A little less than, let's see, 2 hours would be 8:30, so you got a little more than 2 hours to get your bids in. It's a short night tonight. Should go quick. Get them on over there. See what the goodies are again, what you can bid on. Again, if you don't want to, that's okay. I totally understand. We've already pretty close to the goal, what we need to be. But everything else is going to go to Animal Adventure Park. So you have Peter Rabbit. You have the Zip and Skip Travel Pet Bowls. The ones that fold down and they zip them up and take them with you. The little air plants inside the little shells. The giraffe straw purse. And don't forget worldwide shipping on those giraffe paper clips. Huh? I might have to get in on them paper clips. They're awesome. Oh, I love those paper clips. Let's see where the paper clips are at. Number is 145. Go to Wheels for Mr. Pickles. Type in search 145 and it'll come up. And they're only at $35 right now. So get in on those. Paper clips, the little metal container. You can give all your friends and family and or your work co-workers. Give them a giraffe paper clip. They'll know you're just as nuts as the rest of us. Takes 10 minutes to mix it up with a hand mixer. Really? I didn't know that. Wow.
No message from Cindy.
Okay. I don't know what she wanted, but. Okay. All right. That being said, I think we're going to close this up. Bernie, you want to say goodbye?
I want to say good night to everybody.
I want to thank you all for letting me get on the soapbox about COVID. Please come over to Wheels for Mr. Pickles. Join the group. Say hello. Bid on some items if you want to. If not, just say hello. Watch what's going on. See where we're at. Watch the thermometer go up. Remember,
if you're at the park tomorrow, we'll be there about 9:30,
we'll be at the park
10.
tomorrow about 9:30 or so, 9:45. If you want to make a donation, you can do that also. Everything that's left over goes to Jordan at Animal Adventure Park. We thank you all for watching us, putting up with our little antics for the day. I hope we made your day a little bit brighter, made you a little happier, made you smile.
You make us smile.
You make us smile. Take care. Be safe, everyone. God bless.
Good night.